coming for everything. I am the prince. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the prince. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the prince. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the prince. Am the prince. The prince. Next level. I'm coming for everything. Everything. I am the prince. Remember me.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are loot. And that's why I'm here with Villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Barkley, inside handoff. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Barkley. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got some space here. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It certainly looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
They'll run with Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's Cousins. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Adam Troutman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one allowed an 11-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Lance now on 1st down. Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Lance. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Azeez Ojulari has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 79 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Devontae Parker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Drive there, just 4 plays. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Lance. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big connection on that one. 47 yards. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
They run over center with Mitchell.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Lance. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
And they stop him short of the 1st, as he can only get to the 20.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter. First trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll throw again. Cousins.
They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cousins throw caught by Toney.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Up the middle with Barkley. He juked him. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
92 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Cousins. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The sack will push him back only a couple yards, but certainly not what they were hoping for on 1st and goal.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Cousins. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose, and boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And Barkley will try to punch it in, and Barkley did not get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run for it with Barkley, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. In his own end zone, it's Lance. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a play fake. Lance. He's got a man. Complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. He's going to take another shot here. And this is incomplete. Play, but he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26.
So we come upon
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Here's Lance. Finding Gray going across the field. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Lance and company going on 4th down.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins.
As this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Throwing, Cousins. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Touching. Offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
A second down throw for Cousins. The left side complete to Troutman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet. But that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's Lance to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Danny Gray, 45 yards. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's probably something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. On 1st and 10, Cousins. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Cousins. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
What part do they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
The Lance going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Lance. His throw incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back, unsuccessfully.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Lance. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Lance. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7th. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Samson Abuka able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Play action. Now it's Lance. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Well, they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say, that was a game-saving play.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 1st down, here's Cousins. Now they set up the screen, that's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Cousins. It's complete to Robinson.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Cousins again.
A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Cousins on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 5. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. A give to Barkley out of the gun, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Cousins. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Allen Robinson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point try good by Gano, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So Lance and the Niners down by 11. 1:51 on the clock. They need a touchdown with a 2-point conversion and a field goal in either order as they've got it 1st down.
Ready.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
And his throw here's incomplete.
But they've certainly had trouble blocking this defense through 3.5 quarters. So I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
play action. Lance looking for Gray, and he's got him.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Lance looks to throw again.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. First down now, but that clock rolling. He gets this one to Johnson.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Looking to throw again on second down.
Lance.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the